So yesterday I published a video on what I feel is going to be the absolute best workout for a man in their 60s. What exactly do they need to do to build muscle? Now, if you did not see that video, I'm going to link it up right as this video is ending. It's going to be here or here. I'm not sure where it's going to be, but if you are a man in your 60s and you want to have a great workout routine, a routine that's going to work, check out that video. And as promised, in that video I said that I would follow up with what I eat, because the two go hand in hand. You can't work out and eat like shit and expect results. It's harmony, it's cohesiveness. One does not work without the other. So in today's video, I'm gonna show you what I eat for breakfast. This is my power breakfast. This is a breakfast that's gonna get me all the macros, all the carbohydrates, the fats, and the protein that I need. So if you're ready, let's get into the video. Rock it. What is going on, gentlemen, and any of the ladies that happen to be watching? If this is your first time here, my name is Bennardo. I built this channel for all guys in their 50s and 60s who want to up their game, look and feel better about themselves in grooming, fitness, fashion, and lifestyle. So before we get into the video, I'm going to ask you if you like it, if you find it informational, do me a favor, give the video a like, and don't forget to subscribe so you don't miss any of my upcoming videos. My day starts at 4 a.m. I'm an early riser. Get up, make my coffee, and then the next step is to fuel my body. I fuel it with amino acids. Now, this energizes me, this gets me rolling in the morning, and it's gonna help fuel my workout. Then I'll fill a water bottle with the same product, and then I'll sip this during my workout. So I'm continuously fueling my body with amino acids. Then naturally I get my workout in, get home, and then it's breakfast time. Now there's a lot of you out there, especially overweight guys or guys that want to cut body fat. It's probably a better idea to combine your breakfast and lunch together. All right, it's called fasting. Like your last meal may have been at 7:30 the night before, and you're not going to eat lunch, breakfast till 12 o'clock. So you fasted all those hours. So that's a real good idea if you really want results quick. But me, I've got my body pretty much to where I want it, so I do eat 3 meals a day. Starving lunatic. I'm a starving lunatic when I get home from the gym, because let's face it, you know, you're exhausting a lot of energy. And again, I'm going to advise you to watch that video that I got linked up at the end of this one. All right, this is real easy. This recipe is going to get you all the nutrients, the fats, the protein, and the carbs you need, especially after a workout. Let's roll. Start out with your blender. I always start out with a scoop of oats or oatmeal, whatever you prefer. Actually, I go a scoop and a half, all right? Like it a little bit thicker. That's very minimal amount of carbs. I don't like the carb up too much, just a little bit. And then I got whey protein, vanilla flavor. That's my favorite. It kind of goes good. It just goes good with what I like. I'll do 2 scoops of that, and 2 scoops of this protein powder is going to be 50 grams of protein. All right, I try to get protein 50 grams at least 3 times a day. Protein is very important, especially if you're older. You need to build a muscle, and protein obviously builds muscle. Then I like to do turmeric. Now turmeric, it's a great anti-inflammatory. Let's face it, we're busting a gut in there. We need something to keep, you know, our body's inflammation down. And this is one of nature's wonders. It's really, really good for you. I'll throw a scoop of the turmeric in there. All right, and then I take creatine. Now, a lot of you guys, until you really research creatine, I suggest you don't do it. I take creatine. I like the way it, you know, recovers my body, and I just like the way I feel when I'm on it. It gives your muscles a little bit of a pump, a better pump. All right, scoop of creatine. Then it's time for chia seeds. Now, chia seeds, good in fiber. I'll put in 1 scoop of the chia seeds. All right, in flax seeds, omega-3s, I put another scoop, a tablespoon of the flaxseed. I really like this stuff, so it's a big one. Okay, what's left? Now, and I put in a half of a banana. Only a half, a whole banana, it's too many calories, and you know, there's sugars in a banana. So a half is sufficient. I take this up, cut it up a little bit. Okay, throw the banana in there. All right, then it's pretty simple. Just add your water. And then what I like to do, I like it thick and slushy. I like this to have a big, massive consistency to it. So then I'll also throw in just a handful of berries. So I'm getting my fruits, I'm getting my carbs, getting my protein, and then I also like to throw in a little bit of ice. Again, the ice is what's gonna get it thicker and more slushier. All right, it's really quick. I mean, it's gonna take literally 2 minutes. Where the hell is my top? Here it is. All right, then put the top on, and you're ready to go. Don't overfill the cup, because what happens is it explodes all down the sides and it's a giant mess. So whatever you do, don't overfill it. All right, blend it up. 30 seconds. Then we're done. Now, if you felt the weight on how heavy this drink feels, it's super heavy. That's why you're definitely full. Like I'm full after I eat this. So there you go. I like to eat it with a spoon. The consistency is really nice in there. See that? Perfect. Do you think that you might like this breakfast? And I highly suggest that you try this, but you know, you're the guy that when you go to the gym, then you go straight to work. So you don't have time to do this. Simple solution. And this is what I do, because there's lots of times I'm in the gym by 5 and I'm at the golf course by 7. So I make this right when I get up, and I got myself a little cooler bag. I put it in the cooler bag with an ice pack. Then I can have it at any time I want. So there's no excuse not to have this. And then, you know, snacks, all right? You know, before we get into lunch and dinner, snacks. I'll tell you what's really, really good. I love blueberries. I keep them in the freezer. Every time I walk near that door, I'll just reach in and grab some frozen blueberries. It's a good, healthy snack. I don't eat a lot, but let's face it, we all need something to nibble on throughout the day, and yes, we are all going to do it. And another real good snack that I'm just addicted to, all right, and it's super low in carbs. There's a little bit of carbs in there. It's hummus. Hummus, if you haven't tried hummus, you've got to try it. Just get the plain hummus, and then I get everything but the bagel seasoning, load that up on there, and then I'll cut up a pepper. It could be an orange, it could be a yellow, it could be a red, a green. I actually do a combination of all those peppers, all right? Cut them up, keep everything in the refrigerator, and when I'm hungry in between meals, instead of grabbing a bag of chips, which I do not keep in the house, because if they're here, I'll eat them. You know, even if you see my freezer, you would die. There's nothing in there. I shop for each meal each day. I don't keep any junk in here, because temptation, it's evil. So there's a few snacks. Lunch is very basic. Turkey, I do carb-free bread, fat-free mayonnaise, pickles, lettuce, tomatoes, okay, one sandwich. I'm getting more protein, and then I'll take another half a scoop of my whey protein. I'll have that for lunch and dinner. It's pretty simple. It's either a good steak, chicken, salmon, and a vegetable. And then sometimes I'm craving food, you know, like around 8 or 9 o'clock. So instead of grabbing garbage, I'll make myself another protein shake. I'll just put 2 scoops of protein. I'll load it up with ice, water, blend it. It's like an ice cream treat, only it's good for you and it's helping us older guys build muscle. All right, so that's my routine. It's up by 4, in the gym by 5. Then you start your day. Pack your healthy breakfast on the way to work or to whatever you're doing. Don't go to McDonald's, don't go to Dunkin' Donuts, all right? Okay, you gotta get used to a new routine. Try this, try my routine. And always remember one thing, guys in our 50s and 60s, we're not dead. We're just getting started.